Hi there. Again, one very interesting post that I saw, and what I've started doing is look at some of the posts and what people are talking about, stuff around AI and FM, data-led maintenance, so on and so forth. And this one was a reflection by Joe Harris, a very good friend of mine. Obviously we get to work together at Sodexo, right? But she spoke about her experience of coming back from Future Workplace Conference, and one of the comments that I saw. Was very interesting from Mike Green, where he mentions that he's probably frustrated by some of the larger players acting or sort of probably pretending as if they don't know how data-led maintenance should operate, so on and so forth, obviously in good jest. Now, I've myself been very critical of, particularly FM companies in the region of not accelerating with data-led maintenance and the different forms of maintenance that goes around as marketing terminologies. We use autonomous maintenance. That's also one of the phrases. But actually, I've been able to reflect back on it, stepping back and saying, why is that not happening when everyone knows that it's a good thing to be doing? Now, when you look at from the FM point of view, you're already into a contract. The structure is defined. Outcomes or let's say the so-called SLAs are already defined. In most of the cases where vendors are pushing, or even FM companies are using data to really say data-led maintenance, what's effectively being done is that you're doing FTD and you're just maybe and that is in sync with your existing planned maintenance activity that happens. Now, in true jest, if you really have to do data-led maintenance, then you will have to alter the way you are running your planned maintenance as well. Now, the way I look at it is, say, if whichever form of this maintenance strategy you've adopted, data-led maintenance being one of them, then in that case, the total number of times that you need to intervene on a particular asset, including the planned maintenance, should actually be fixed, and or you could see it coming down. But that's normally not the case. And the reason why it's not the case is because structurally the contracts are limiting. Unless someone is coming with a different operating model, which I don't think anyone has come out, even though there has been vested model of contracts which have happened a bit on and off. Outcome-based models are very far and few. So unless the operating model of FM really changes, which means even the change needs to happen on how FM services are being procured, I don't see data adoption or maintenance becoming a mainstream aspect in that sense. Now, obviously, when you look at in the US, James and team from Nexus Labs have been doing a lot of work on this as well. They're the ones that were picked up on data-led maintenance have been the engineering service providers who are baking it into their service delivery model slowly but surely, and that is something that needs to happen. Just wanted to share some of my perspective on this. Would love to also hear from the wider network on what they think. Why is data-led maintenance not becoming mainstream?